Great to have your company. Let's get some news and say good morning to Davina.
DC, Sylvia, good morning, and to you at home. It is one of the greatest sporting rivalries in history. And this morning, we're counting down to the 2023 Origin series kicking off with Adelaide hosting Game 1. Let's bring in James Bracey, who's anchoring Nine's coverage tonight, live from Adelaide. Brace, good morning to you. We are less than 12 hours away. How is Adelaide embracing Origin 1?
Game day doesn't get much better than this. Beautiful conditions here too in the lovely Adelaide Oval as we speak. And look, the atmosphere is slowly building. I've been told there is plane after plane dropping into Adelaide today, bringing Blues and Maroons fans here to watch the series get underway tonight. It'll be just shy of capacity here at Adelaide Oval, but well into the 40,000s, which is a great result. And look, it's just great to have rugby league on the road to kick off the showpiece event. A lot of nerves with any fans I'm talking to down here. It's a real toss of the coin job, this one. Ever since Latrell Mitchell was ruled out with a calf problem, everyone started talking about Nathan Cleary and his toothache that he's got at the moment. The confidence in New South Wales may be waning a little bit, but somehow, as always, Queensland going into this one as underdogs tonight.
They call it a neutral territory there in Adelaide, but who is the town favourite, do you reckon?
Yeah, look, it's no Suncorp Stadium, it's no Accor Stadium. There will be a split in the fans here tonight, and there is, for some reason, particularly when we have a game in Melbourne, there's always an allegiance towards Queensland over New South Wales. Look, tonight I play Switzerland, white shirt, no blue, no maroon, but born and bred Central Coast, New South Wales. Look, there's something about knowing the coaches so well too, with Billy and Freddie and our commentary team, spending so much time with them. Can't help but get nervous for both of them. And the last thing I want is for one of them to have the bottom lip out and be sad this weekend when we're doing the footy together. So either way, someone's got to lose tonight. The heart always says the Blues. It's going to be close tonight. It is going to go down to the wire. That's guaranteed. Got no doubt about that.
Brace, just to check your geography, the Central Coast is absolutely nowhere near Switzerland. So it sounds like you have well and truly backed your winner tonight. Thank you so much. We'll be watching. Enjoy the game. DC, Sylvia, back to you.
I mean, he's so upset and doesn't want anyone to lose, but they could draw, and then
it's true.
And then he's going to have a fine time of the weekend.
We kind of all lose.
Think positive, Jane. Look, it's a big news day. Let's get some now with Davina.
DC, Sylvia, good morning, and to you at home. Well, first to breaking news coming out of Melbourne this morning, where police have charged a 17-year-old boy over a fatal stabbing of a teenager at Sunshine. The 16-year-old victim was attacked at a bus station earlier this month. The 17-year-old handed himself into police last night. He has now been charged with murder. A house has been destroyed in Sydney's southwest this morning. Flames tearing through the property at Ambervale, with fire crews extinguishing the blaze just after 4 o'clock. Police have taken a man into custody after he allegedly ran through people's backyards armed with a knife in Adelaide's north. The man ended up on the roof of a house at Blair Athol. Police saying he threw roof tiles at officers hitting a patrol car. And after what has been a whirlwind few months, the King has held a special ceremony at Windsor Castle. Charles awarding honours from the Royal Victorian Order to around 150 sailors and officers who played a prominent role in Queen Elizabeth's funeral. The group included the hundreds of sailors who pulled the state gun carriage bearing the late monarch's coffin. And some breaking news at Canberra right now. The voice to Parliament has just passed the lower house, so it now goes to the upper house before a referendum.
Yeah, 121 votes to 25, so a convincing victory for that legislation. Yep.
All right.
We'll have more shortly.
Thanks,
Thank you, Davina. See you soon. Thank you for your company this morning. It's news time now. Here's Davina.
DC, Sylvia, good morning again. Well, we're standing by for Hawthorn's response to the AFL closing its independent investigation into allegations of historical racism at the club. The league made no adverse findings against Alistair Clarkson, Chris Fagan and Jason Bird, but a separate investigation could bring charges against Hawthorn over its handling of the review and could see the club fined or stripped of draft picks. President Andy Gowers will speak in around 30 minutes. In just over an hour, health workers across New South Wales will walk off the job, demanding faster action on the government's promise to scrap the wage cap. The Pentagon has released vision showing a Chinese fighter jet carrying out a, quote, unnecessary aggressive manoeuvre alongside a US plane. Roger Cook is expected to be named the next Premier of WA this morning. Happening now in Canberra, the referendum for the Indigenous voice to Parliament has passed the lower house. And it is the most talked about tooth in the NRL as Nathan Cleary goes into the State of Origin Series 1 opener tonight for the Blues with an infected wisdom tooth.
I haven't looked inside Nathan's mouth this morning, Dan, but it's better. But it was a concern on Monday morning before we flew out.
No changes for the Blues.
I mean, people are going to target that head now, aren't they? You just would.
He's taking antibiotics, apparently. There's
then
plenty
it
of
should be
details
fine.
about it.
Wow. What a terrible injury.
That's really tough.
Man up. Come on, it's just a tooth.
No, that's really hard.
know.
They're really painful.
teeth.
It can affect your whole day. And
Affects your whole day. Really affects your mood when you've got a sore
Two
could make it
women
really
who've had
grouchy.
2 children, and yet, ouch.
well, now you've drawn that line
Such
in
a
the
New
sand.
South Wales complaint, isn't it, Davina? I've got a bad tooth.
too,
They're making
Queensland.
excuses before they even hit the field. That's what's going on.
Yep.
Why did you lose? Well, I guess that sore
my
tooth really.
And then I broke a
All right,
nail.
thanks, Dave.
All right, see you soon.
Bye.
Welcome back. It is news time now with Davina.
DC Sylvia, good morning again. Well, an 81-year-old Sydney man is told how he played dead to survive a horror home invasion overnight. 3 men broke into the man's Carlton home, holding his 76-year-old wife in the lounge room as they raided the home for cash and the couple's car. Their story coming up at 11:30. Well, Hawthorn is about to respond to the AFL's racism independent investigation into the club. The league made no adverse findings against Alistair Clarkson, Chris Fagan and Jason Burt, but a separate investigation could bring charges against Hawthorn over its handling of the review and could see the club fined or stripped of draft picks. History in Canberra this morning, with a referendum for the Indigenous voice to Parliament has passed the lower house. 121 votes in favour to 25 against. The bill now goes to the Senate for debate and vote. And who could forget the iconic Heart of the Ocean necklace from the big screen classic Titanic? Well, this morning another necklace on board the doomed ship is making headlines. A lost gold necklace bearing a tooth of a megalodon shark has been discovered on the seabed.
The Meg.
Yeah.
It's a sequel. The Meg versus Titanic. Let's go.
Can there be a sequel?
Jason Statham. We just bring it in.
I think it's sunk and it's over.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's go.
The Meg 2 comes out soon, guys. It's going to be a big movie.
I've heard that. Thanks, Davina.
Thanks, Dee.
Very busy day. Full wrap at 11.
Still ahead.